It's July 2nd, 2014. I'm over at Waking Times looking at an article that says scientific proof that our DNA is mutating. Any links that I talk about in this will be hyperlinked in my article associated with this video, which will be linked in the details. Now, it starts off with imagine being able to activate your dormant junk DNA. In recent news, scientists and geneticists have discovered 3 and 4 strand DNA in human cells, while some geneticists believe we may soon evolve into a 12-strand DNA. They provide proof with stories of a toddler being looked at now, observed now, who was recently born with 3-strand DNA in England. Again, that source will be linked. But this is the interesting part. We're taking an evolutionary leap. Dr. Brendan Fox is a holistic practitioner of the Avalon Wellness Center in Mount Shasta, California. In an interview with Patricia Resch, Dr. Fox stated the following when he was asked, what are the changes that are happening at this time on the planet and how are our bodies being affected? His answer was there are major changes, mutations that haven't occurred according to geneticists, since the time we supposedly came out of the water. Several years ago, in Mexico City, there was a convention of geneticists from around the world, and the main topic was the DNA change. We are making evolutionary change, yet we don't know what we're changing into. How is our DNA changing? Everyone has a double helix of DNA. What we're finding is that there are other helixes that are being formed. In the double helix, there are 2 strands of DNA coiled into a spiral. It is my understanding that we will be developing 12 helixes. During this time, which seems to have started maybe 5 to 20 years ago, we have been mutating. This is the scientific explanation. It is a mutation of our species into something for which the end result is not yet known. The changes are not known publicly because the scientific community feels it would frighten the population. However, people are changing at a cellular level. I'm working with 3 children right now who have 3 DNA helixes. Now it says many religions have talked about the change and know it will come about in different ways. We know it's a positive mutation, even though physically, mentally, and emotionally can be misunderstood and frightening. Now, here's the interesting part. These are children who can move objects across the room by just concentrating on them, or they can fill glasses of water just by looking at them. They're telepathic. You would almost think by knowing these children they are half angelic or superhuman, but they're not. I think they're what we're growing into during the next few decades. Now, there's a lot more to this article. They have biophotons in DNA, 4-strand DNA reported by the mainstream media, reprogramming. Okay, sorry, having a little trouble with my microphone here. So I was at how we can change our DNA right now, and a bunch of others, high-pitched frequencies in DNA, and we're beings of light. But what I want to get back to is these children. Now, I'm not going to preach to you the Nephilim, the fallen, aliens, but I'm also not going to rule it out here either. What makes this interesting is there are biblical references to giants, to the fallen, to Nephilim, to the fallen breeding with human women, and now you have changes that they're saying have never happened before. So what makes it, take science out of it, what makes people who do not believe in the Nephilim or believe in the biblical word so sure that those who do are wrong? I mean, could this very well be headlined instead of scientific proof our DNA is mutating to scientific proof that Nephilim not only exist, are here now, but that the breeding is still going on, and now we're starting to see these people again that were referred to in the Bible. What makes one say they're right and the others are wrong? Shouldn't this be debated? Shouldn't this be discussed? So start the discussion, folks. There you go.